Morning, hi. We're back at the boat. So Wayne last week and Stuart very kindly put in the shower tray and one of the bulkheads and the sink fitting to go outside. We now have to make that decision of
sink fitting. You mean the hull fitting?
Hull fitting. Yeah, sorry, hull fitting. We now have to make that decision of where the next bulkhead's going to go, because I think Wayne explained last week. Because we've had to move everything forward a few inches, yes. Whether we move the second bulkhead a few inches into the kitchen. So we've basically, in our madness, decided that we're going to try and mock up a toilet, a sink, a vanity unit, so that out of cardboard, so we can literally see where everything's going to fit and whether.
Because, as we've mentioned many times before, our boat is quite small.
Yeah.
And we've had to move a bulkhead from where it was designed to be because of the steelwork under the floor to accommodate the shower tray. So the shower tray is now in place and fixed, so we can't move that, but what we can do is we can still play around a little bit with bulkheads and positioning of where things are, whether that be sink.
Yeah, mainly the sink.
Mainly the sink actually, yeah, because the toilet's pretty much fixed where it's going to be anyway. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to have a play around with some cardboard.
Yeah. So today as well.
Doing craft.
Yeah, doing craft. Jump modelling. So we also today we might paint the lower panels again. That's one of our jobs. The hatch needs another coat of paint. And we also want to go to Midland Chandlery today. We're having a trip out, Tatton on tour. We're going to go and check out some bits we need at Midland Chandlery over at Preston Brook. So that's not too far away.
No.
So,
no.
Right, okay, well, we'll crack on. We'll just put the video on and we'll just film what we're doing and then talk when there's something to talk about.
Yeah.
Right, okay, see you later.
See you later. Say bye, Soshi. Okay, and a special mention here to our subscriber who was worried that the dog wasn't here enough. So here's the dog, Saoirse. She's on the bed. We're covered up with a blanket because it's nice and chilly today in here. And she's quite happy, aren't you, girl? Are you just watching us? Yeah. Yeah. And then we're just playing with, well, cardboard and a mocked up toilet.
Here's what I prepared earlier.
With a nice soft seat.
Yeah,
okay.
And also we're looking at
right, we'll bring you back in a bit and we'll see where we're going. Oh, sorry.
Paneling for the bathroom.
Yeah.
You can see the samples we
options there.
Yeah. We think we're just going to have to go light and white. And
yeah,
bright.
I think it's going to be too dark if we.
So we're thinking of this one, even though the sample was teeny tiny. I don't know if you can see that very well.
Yeah, so you got the shine in it. Hang on. Yeah, so it's a white board with like silver wavy lines in it.
Yeah, and we've gone for this type, haven't we?
Yeah, it's a plastic, so it's not going to rot or anything else. It's still relatively stiff.
So we just need
to work nice.
Light and bright.
So we should be all good there.
So we think we're not 100%.
Okay, right. Anyway, we're playing with some more cardboard, so we'll see you in a bit. Bye.
Bye. Right. Yeah. Go on then. Hello.
Hello again. Right. Okay, we've been playing with some cardboard. And been doing craft.
So we'll show you our bathroom.
So yes.
Mock up. So obviously, as you know, the shower tray is in. We have carefully mocked up a shower screen.
So the shower screen will go roughly about there. We're planning to have a hinged shower screen if we can get one.
So it will fold inwards.
Basically, during the day we can fold it back over here and it's out of the way.
Yeah.
But for the purposes of figuring out how much room we've got, we've put the shower screen in its normal place because that's when you would have a shower.
Yeah. One thing that we think is apparent is we don't think we're going to move the bulkhead. We don't think moving a couple of inches that way is going to gain as much.
If it was a case of
Sorry, Al.
If you were on the toilet, let's say, and there was a cabinet or a wall in front of you,
Knocking your knees on it.
and your knees were almost touching it, then I think those 2 inches would make a massive difference and just move the bulkhead away. In this case, it's not, and actually 2 inches, you're barely going to notice the difference.
So, this is the makeshift toilet,
Yep.
and we've measured it all
the toilet
out.
is on a swivel,
Yeah.
so probably when we use it, we'll swivel it out a little bit so it's a bit more comfortable. You've got a bit more space.
Yeah. And then the choice now is where to put the sink. Originally, the sink was there on a corner. Obviously, you haven't got a huge amount of space.
Now, what
in
I'm worried
between.
about with this particular layout, with the sink there, is it's the amount of elbow room you've got here for instance, when you get out of the shower, drying yourself off, getting changed, or doing whatever you're doing. I'm just a bit worried that this is encroaching into this space that we've got for doing that.
See, I'm not sure. When do we have to make the decision? Move the sink over
Fairly soon.
to the other side. Or the other choice is we have a teeny tiny little vanity unit, probably handcrafted by Wayne. Sorry, I'll just go through into the shower.
Yeah.
And I want a
basically,
bowl that sits on top.
Come round a little bit.
Oh,
So it makes a
sorry,
little bit
into
more
the
sense.
bathroom.
So basically what we can do is put the sink unit hidden into this corner here. It still gives you enough room to step into the shower and out.
Sorry, I'll move it out.
The shower, as you can see, is tight anyway, but that is just what it is.
Yeah, no,
But there's
we knew there'd be
there's enough room to
compromises.
step in and out the shower quite comfortably with the sink there.
Yeah.
The difference with the sink there is it completely opens this space up.
Right, we'll take all that out and let's have a look.
Yep.
Remove the corner sink. This is the dilemmas we have. We always knew we would.
Well, no, to be fair, I think it would have been fine. We lost about 5 inches or so having to move the bulkhead forward. So if the bathroom was 5 inches bigger, then the sink would have been absolutely fine in this corner. Because you would have had a little bit more room.
Move the rest of the sink.
There we go.
Right, let me come back round.
So if you come back through now,
Oh, let me turn round.
okay, so now this space you've got for getting changed or whatever is much, much bigger. It also gives us somewhere where we can put the radiator.
Sorry, I've chopped your head off.
So it gives us somewhere where we can put the radiator.
Oh, I don't know.
And I think it just...
I like the sink over there, though.
I know,
I wanted it.
But on the other hand, that space there is dead.
Okay,
We
so
can't use it for
if you have the
anything else.
radiator there, does that mean I can have hooks on the wall and hook like
Yes.
a robe on and
We can even put the radiator onto this wall and get one of those tall ones.
but then I can't have hooks on it.
No, but you can put your towels onto it. Like a towel radiator.
Yeah, but then if I can put coats on there to dry and things like that.
But coats, if they're wet, will go hanging in the shower.
The shower.
You're not going to put cold... All it is for towels, basically. Just keep your towels
And
warm.
what about the electrics you put in?
I can move those, that's not an issue. Or
Move
we
them
can-
where?
Sorry?
No, well they can't stay there if we're not having anything
Well,
there.
what we could do is if we move the radiator to here, then what we could do
Sorry,
is
I'll
have
keep
a
chopping your head
small
off.
cupboard there. Just built under the gunnels.
Oh. You know how I like my under the gunnel cupboards.
Yeah, well, it's a use of space, isn't it?
I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I think aesthetically the sink looks rubbish there. But I get what you mean about the extra space. Sorry, I chopped your head off.
A bit more awkward there. I will give you that. So what's the other thing to consider as well is water splashing in the shower. But I mean, you're going to splash water around the sink anyway, so...
Well, if we don't have the sink there,
Yes.
pointy finger, what would we do with that space?
Exactly. I don't
Exactly.
know. all we'd probably do is have some form of cupboard there
Okay.
to put stuff in.
When do I need to make a decision? Because ultimately it'll be my decision.
It will need to go in before we put the
Screen up.
wallboards up.
Okay.
Because if it's going there, there's plumbing to do.
Okay, I think we've got some thinking to think about, and haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't decide. Or the other choice is we do move the boards back, and then I can have my sink where I want it to be.
I still don't think it's going to make that much big difference though. 2 inches to the amount of space, floor space you've got.
Well, if we've lost 5 inches, no, that's not 5 inches, is it?
Yes.
We lost. Oh, is it 5 inches?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If we move about 5 inches. Hello. Sorry,
Hello,
the battery
we're
ran
back
out mid discussion.
Okay, so I think we just need to have a little think about this.
Left or right?
I know which I think
Starboard
makes more sense.
or port? Keep chopping your head off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the toilet's fine.
Oh, the toilet has to be fine. We can't move that.
No. Well, we could.
No,
we
we
could
can't.
put it here. There.
No, we can't.
But we didn't want it facing the kitchen because we wanted the cassettes.
Yeah, I don't want to be taking the cassette out.
By the way, yes, we're having a cassette toilet, just in case.
yeah.
Everyone always talks about toilets, and we will
Yes,
do.
the long debate.
Yeah, a little vlog about why we chose a toilet. Maybe later on. Maybe in the car on the way to the chandlery. Anyway,
Cassette toilet.
yeah, we've chosen a cassette toilet, and the cassette toilet, the cassettes will go in the bottom section of the units in the back cabin. Easily accessible. And
it's easily accessible,
out the
and
way.
also it's straight out the door with it then.
Yeah.
We haven't got to
Carry it through the
carry-
boat.
and it's like trying to
Yeah,
get through here
opening,
and get
shutting
through.
doors, this, that,
It's
and the
like-
other. No,
it's straight out there.
Yeah.
Straight out the boat.
that's the one.
And to me, that makes a lot more sense.
So, okay, we are. I think we need to have
We're
some
gonna argue about
discussions.
it some more.
I think we're going to have some discussions about it until you decide to agree with me. And
Yeah.
then, so I'm just going to go and say hi to Serge before we go, because we do love her, and she is sweetie, and
And I have to say, she is no bother.
She's
at all
lovely.
in the boat.
no, she's beautiful. Right, okay, we will crack on for now. See you later. Say bye, Wayne. Hi, so while we still decide about the bathroom, we're going to carry on painting the undergunnels and the odd jobs we've got today. So I'll just leave it on time lapse for a bit. Here we go. Not sure how much you'll see. Morning everyone, I'm back at the boat this morning.
Morning.
Hello. We went to Midland Chandlers. If you don't know what Midland Chandlers is, it's basically Aladdin's cave for boaters.
It's a shop for boaters.
Yeah, it's a lovely shop. So we had a nose around. Haven't got the confidence to film yet. I'm not in that vlogging part of my filming. So, but we had a good look round and decided on a few things, measurements for toilets.
Yeah,
lights.
we had a couple of choices on the toilet that we wanted.
Yeah.
So we wanted to go down there, see them in the flesh, and just check.
Just measure and even
and make our sort of final choice. We haven't purchased it yet because there's no point. It's not running the boat for a long time.
So we did make a decision about the bathroom and the sink. The sink is going to go over here. Wayne's going to make a bespoke corner cabinet. Vanity unit, and then the sink will sit on top. So today, yesterday we painted the gunnels, as you may have seen on the video. We're going to put in this bulkhead.
Yeah.
And then we decided, because basically of the space we need, and the next stage is the boards we bought. Turn around. We really need to get those out of the way. We're just moving them all the time.
Yeah, we keep shuffling stuff around, so we need to get some stuff out of the way.
So we decided to actually board out this side of the back cabin.
Yeah.
We are going to be putting an additional decorative board on the side walls.
Yeah, we'll be putting cladding over the top of that.
But we just want them up and out the way, because then we can start making space for putting the pipe work in and the plumbing, which is the next job, which I think we'll be starting next week.
Yep.
So, and we've still got decisions to make on the panelling for the shower, but next really is the pipe work.
Yeah.
So.
But in the meantime, we can get this bulkhead up.
Yeah.
Because the pipe work will need to run through the bulkheads, so we need to get those in place, and also they're just lying around on the floor at the minute, so we can get some of those out.
So right, okay, we'll carry on and we'll see you later. And so she's with us today too. She's having a wander down the boat. We've got the heater on because it's freezing, and the festoon lighting up to give us a bit more light.
Yeah, we're in Christmas mode now.
Yes, already. Right, okay, see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Do we need the hoover to...
We will do, yeah.
Lovely piece of kit that, isn't it? What's it called?
It's a pocket hole jig.
On the knee.
Right, does it?
Hello. Right. Okay. So we've moved on a little bit. So what we've done is we've cut and fitted this board up here. We had a big board knocking around down the bottom of the boat. And because this has got nothing else on it, it's literally just a flat board.
Yeah, it's just a back cabin, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
so this will eventually be inside the cupboards. So this will be the finish in here for inside the cupboards, because it really doesn't make any difference. The other side will be different. That'll be boarded, probably with some kind of tongue and groove, as will the ceiling. But we're going to put this board up on here. Got rid of another board at the bottom of the boat.
yeah, we just were shuffling them around, weren't we?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it made sense to get it up on the wall.
So the next one to do now is going to be, as daft as it seems,
Yeah.
we're going to do the lower one
opposite.
on this side. Got some tidying up to do first.
Yeah,
But we
yeah,
want to get
got
this lower
loads.
one in, because the bench will be going here, the calorifier is going here, the waste pump for the shower is going in here. So there's quite a lot of stuff that's got to go in on that side, and we're planning to start putting the plumbing pipework in
Next week.
next week.
How
So
exciting!
we will need that area there
Boarded out.
boarded out and ready to go. So we've got another plyboard down the bottom there.
Yeah, we've all. I'm
So
sorry, I cut your
we're
head
going
off.
to cut that one up and put it in here, and that gives us our board to work from.
Yeah,
So it's going to be a bit
So-
awkward because it's split over the swim.
yeah, that's down there. You can't really see it yet because
No,
all
it's
the
like,
junk.
like on this side.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So you can see the bottom end curves in, the top end straight.
Oh no, look, point your finger.
So there's a split in the board to accommodate that.
Yeah. So right, next job. Okay, we'll crack on.
Yep.
Hello. So slight change of plan. We have So we've decided to tidy up instead because we've got a lot of tidying up to do over this side.
Yeah.
So it's all ready for next week when we cut and measure up that board. At the same time, the weed hatch needs another coat of paint, so we're going to get that done. And I think that'll be it for this week. Oh, and measure up for all the plumbing pipe work. Yeah.
Yep.
So, right, okay, we'll carry on with that. And hi, so that's it for this week. We ended up, as I say, not cutting the board. We just tidied it up back there so we can cut it next week. We measured up for the pipe work, the plumbing. Wayne's just given the hatch another coat of primer.
The weed hatch.
Yeah, the weed hatch. Oh yeah, sorry, hatch. Weed hatch and the coat of primer. And yeah, we're all done. It's just amazing how the time just flies. And yeah, we'll see you all next week.
Yeah, it's all about just chipping away at it.
Yeah, we just do little jobs and get them done, and then a big job happens, and at least we know now we've got where the bathroom is, the bulkhead's in, and we can get on with the pipe work now. So thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we shall see you next week.
Okay, bye. Say bye, Serge.
She's camera shy.
Say bye, Serge.
Bye, she's camera shy. Or bye.
Bye.